Good afternoon or morning, everybody, and welcome back to another weather forecast here by Adrian's Weather Forecast. I do apologize for posting a bit later. Usually in the weekends, I do post it around 12 o'clock, but I was actually busy cleaning the house because some friends are coming over later this evening. But again, this is actually not going to be an update on the major winter storm out here into the plains and Midwest. Again, it's bringing snow in these areas right now, but we actually have a bigger topic. Actually, now we're going to be talking about the West Coast, and we're going to be talking about the whole West Coast, including multiple snowstorms and rainstorms to be heading towards the west. And again, it's been very dry, very warm, and there's been multiple droughts happening in California, Arizona, Nevada, because there's been a bit more precipitation in Oregon and Washington. But again, we're going to be seeing a huge pattern change. We're going to be seeing a huge amounts of rain and snow to come in throughout much of the next couple of weeks in March. So again, this we're going to be talking about the new pattern change. It actually might bring in way too much rain and way too much snow. So we were just having a drought from lasting all the way from January to now without rain in these areas to now potentially seeing flooding threats. So again, this is what we're going to be talking about. I do apologize for not be posting about the West. It's been a very long time. I've just been focusing on the East and Central Plains, but now we have a huge topic to talk about, and we're also be including the snowstorm in the Pacific Northwest, including we have the blizzard warnings. We're going to be talking about that really briefly as well. But without further ado, let's get into the video. So we're only going to be focusing on the western United States advisories and alerts. Again, like I said, we're going to start seeing some snow out here into the west coast currently, and there's going to be multiple more off the low pressure systems. As we get closer into spring, we're going to start possibly seeing a bit more precipitation, but then as we get into late spring, that could possibly change again. Major pattern change. Again, we're going to be seeing a lot of warm air. This could possibly have to do something with the new ridge, as it's going to be really maintaining really warm out here, so that could bring in the cold temperatures, and when that cold temperature meet with the moisture, that's definitely going to create a lot of rain, which will eventually high elevations will cause snow. But again, we have windstorm warnings out here into north central Montana, areas of the Yellowstone National Park, far northern county Idaho, far northeastern Washington, and northern Oregon. We're actually having snow in Portland, Oregon right now. We saw snow showers in Seattle. I don't think there was really much accumulation because it was above freezing. And the other windstorm warnings out here near the Sierra Mountains in northern California and southern Oregon, as well, including Lake Tahoe. Now we also have windstorm watches in effect for the Yosemite area and winter weather advisories near the Reno and Carson City areas. Again, much of the Portland area, Helena, Bozeman, and then all the way into the eastern areas of Montana. That's really what we have right now. And then we're going to be taking a look at the western region radar again. The next couple hours, we're going to be seeing a ton of snow, including this blizzard condition again. Really gonna see really heavy snow for much of Washington. You can continue to see that snow later into the late morning for Portland. It should be coming out around 3 o'clock Pacific time. And then as we now get closer into tomorrow around this time, continue to see a ton of precipitation. Gonna start seeing some rain for really heavy rain for San Francisco. It's been a really long time since we've seen rain there. Seeing some rain in Los Angeles, Las Vegas, areas near the Grand Canyon, seeing some snow continuing out there in the Sierra Mountains. Next 48 hours, we're still seeing this incredibly heavy snow. Blizzard conditions are likely actually out here into the Lake Tahoe area. Very heavy snow likely for northwestern Nevada and also southern California, southern Oregon, and then continuing to see this rain. It's going to be very light now near the San Francisco area and the Bay Area, and also the plains. In the next 72 hours, after 3 days, we're still going to be seeing rain in San Francisco. I don't remember the last time since we've had 3 straight days of rain in California. I don't live there, so I don't know exactly, but I think it's been since 2019 since we've had 3 straight days of rain. It might even be more, but again, I don't remember. And again, continuing to see this rain near the Sierra Mountains, mainly in California. That's where we'll basically see the most amount of snow there in the next 96 hours by Wednesday of next week. Still seeing this snow and rain. Going to bring the rain closer now to Nevada, also near Utah. Still seeing that rain for San Francisco, Los Angeles. And then we'll be seeing a huge huge system out there in the southwest could bring flooding threats for Arizona and the Four Corner states, and then we'll see a tad bit of a break into like really California. We'll be possibly seeing a major snowstorm like we see in November and December, a major snowstorm to be caused by that, and that actually caused a little bit of a break within Friday. Again, that's a really long time, especially for the West, to see to see rain. That's a ton of rain, as you guys can tell, and a ton of snow. Same thing now with GFS here. In the next 6 hours, we're seeing this really heavy snow and blizzard conditions out here into the Rockies. Also seeing that snow for Portland and the Sierra Mountains. Again, start seeing that rain in San Francisco, seeing some scattered rain showers just north of Las Vegas and also near Boise, Idaho. In the next 24 hours here, this rain is going to get a lot heavier for San Francisco and the Bay Area. Also seeing the snow really starting to intensify in Northern California and also Eastern California. Seeing this snow starting to really fall apart in Oregon. It won't be really lasting that long. Next 48 hours, still seeing this really heavy rain, especially south of San Francisco. We have that low pressure system hanging off the coast of California. That's definitely bringing a lot more rain than it should. Usually, these low pressure systems just kind of once they really move quite fast. But this one's actually going to stay in the west for a really long time. By Tuesday, we're going to be seeing more snow than rain inland. Start seeing the snow near Southern California, also near central Nevada. Really heavy rain, though, on the other hand, coming towards Los Angeles, possibly. And really going to start seeing this rain starting to have this really, really heavy rain towards the central plains there. And then we'll start to see potentially snow moving once again in Oregon. And then by Wednesday, again, we possibly see a major really snowstorm being caused by this by the low pressures and moisture, and also the cold front. Now let's look into the totals. So here are the snowfall totals, and then we'll be looking at the rainfall totals. But look at the amount of snow here, up to 76 inches of snow. That is incredibly high. Let me tell you guys, that's more than 6 feet of snow. And we were just seeing a drought, not only with rain, but snow. We saw very little snow in the Sierras. But look at this huge pattern change. Usually as we get into March, it starts to get drier. This is usually January, and what we saw last month is the complete opposite to what we're supposed to see. And now this is being the complete opposite. We're supposed to be really starting to see the snowfall totals and rainfall totals starting to decrease in California, but not necessarily Washington and Montana. But again, still awfully high. As you guys can tell, we're going to start seeing right here near the Lake Tahoe area. You could be seeing near Lake Tahoe up to by far 3 feet of snow. And then as we now get west of Lake Tahoe, we'll see the higher elevations. We'll actually be seeing closer to now 6 feet of snowfall there. Sorry, not 6 feet. Starting to see that really getting closer to 5 feet. And then again, the maximum will be 76 inches, and that's going to be right there. That's where we'll be seeing closer to 6.5 feet of snowfall. And then we'll have other areas in far southern California that we'll be seeing maybe 1 to 3 inches, getting all the way up to Mexico. Then as we get closer into far northern, north central California, that's we'll be seeing 1.5 feet to 2 feet, 15 inches to 25 plus inches as well. Could be seeing near the Carson City area up to 8 to maybe even 11 inches of snowfall. And then Reno, that'll be closer to 5 to 9 inches of snowfall. Still incredibly good amount of snowfall. For scattered areas near central Nevada, we'll be seeing the highest totals up to 11 to maybe a foot of snow, but other areas mostly we'll be seeing 3 to 5 inches. Near the Yellowstone National Park area with the snowstorm we're seeing right now, the blizzard warnings, that's what we'll be seeing up to 8 to 15 inches of snowfall throughout much of Idaho and Wyoming. We will be seeing additional possibly 5 inches of snowfall throughout the week for Portland. We will be seeing actually a lot less snow for Washington. Like I said, it's definitely be mainly in California, and then throughout the area into the crest of the Sierra out there in Oregon. That's we'll be seeing up to 0.5 foot to a foot of snow. So again, this is really crazy. Like I said, now we'll be looking at the rainfall totals here. See total precipitation. again. So this is going to be up to a foot of rain. That is crazy what we're going to be seeing here. Up to a foot of rain. We were just seeing a drought, and now we're seeing a foot of rain, guys. This is really, really crazy what we're seeing. We're mainly going to be seeing up to 10 inches of rain. But wow, this is crazy. For San Francisco, guys, we can be seeing 2 inches. That may not sound like a lot, but that is a ton of rain for San Francisco. Because usually if we have rain in San Francisco, it's very little. And I mean very little rain. For Los Angeles, we'll be seeing up to 2 inches of snowfall, not snowfall, rainfall. And then out there throughout this western coast right here, we'll be seeing up to 3.5 inches of rainfall. Out there near the Northern California, we'll be seeing possibly 2.5 inches to up to 3.5 inches as well. Also seeing the most amount of rain right here for California. We'll be seeing near Lake Tahoe, much Lake Tahoe, we'll be seeing 6 to 6.5 inches of rain. But then right here, we'll be seeing up to 8 to 12 inches of rain, which is crazy. Now we're going to be looking at the snowfall totals here throughout the GFS, and it's going to show a lot more snow. Up to 83 plus inches, getting a lot. That's a lot of snow, guys. That's a ton. That is around 7 feet of snow, which is a lot. Like, that's really, really, really high. Again, that's actually going to also be a factor in the western part of Lake Tahoe, and then the eastern part of Lake Tahoe, we'll be seeing completely different. We'll be seeing right off the coast 2 feet, but then the western coast we have 7 feet, which is crazy for now. Carson City will be seeing closer to 3 inches of snowfall. Reno will be seeing it closer to 6 inches, and then again we'll be seeing that to 8 inches, so a foot of snow for Yosemite. Again, it's like we'll be seeing there 3 inches for Portland. We will be seeing not much for Boise, up to, again, like I said, up to 1.5 feet of snowfall throughout this major snowstorm. And now we'll be taking a look at the precipitation, the total accumulated precipitation, and see even around the same thing, up to close to 12 inches, but showing mainly 10 inches. Again, we'll be seeing up to 1.5 inches of rain throughout San Francisco. A bit less for Los Angeles, seeing less than half an inch of rain. But wow, we'll be seeing up to 8 to 9 inches of rain. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll definitely have multiple more updates on this. But without further ado, hope you guys enjoy the day, and bye.